Think the government shutdown is over? Think again. A hidden provision in the budget resolution passed by the Senate has come to light, and red states are in revolt over what it could do to their local economies. You can throw tomatoes if you want to, but please don't throw them at me. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. The longest government shutdown in American history looks like it's on the brink of ending. Earlier this week, 8 Senate Democrats joined with Republicans to pass a new continuing budget measure that would not include subsidies for the Affordable Care Act, which was the very reason Democrats have refused to support the budget in the first place. For more on that mess, the fallout from it for Chuck Schumer, the leader of the Senate Democrats, and the future of healthcare subsidies, see our other videos here on the channel. Following the passage of the budget in the Senate, today House Speaker Mike Flaccid Johnson reconvened the House for a vote to approve the budget. But at the time of this broadcast, it's not clear if it will pass the House after all. The reason? Hemp. Take a look.
Anything else for you?
Cider may be in their name, but THC drinks is now their game.
How popular is this? This is our most popular beverage that we have.
Not cider.
We are now a trail magic business that is pretending to be a cider company in some ways.
David O'Neill's business, Minneapolis Cider Company, thriving thanks to THC drinks, is now in jeopardy given action at the U.S. Capitol.
It would be a bloodbath for Minnesota.
A measure in the Senate's bill to reopen the government would ban hemp-derived cannabis products containing more than 0.4 milligrams of THC per serving. Most products in Minnesota right now have more than 10 times that amount.
We would be gutted.
Devastating impact on business, and then a trickle-down impact on sales tax.
Oh yeah, I mean we're paying when you purchase a Trail Magic, from here at the tap room or at a bar, or restaurant, or a liquor store or wherever. It's a 15% tax on top of sales tax.
State data shows in 2024, hemp-derived cannabis products brought in more than $11.5 million in sales tax revenue.
This is a huge tax boon for government, city and state government.
For You Betcha Cannabis Company, it's also the livelihoods at stake connected to this growing industry.
I think of it more in the terms of jobs, keeping breweries alive, keeping small businesses alive, keeping hemp companies alive.
If you think that report should have more Republicans worried, stick around. Yet another civil war is brewing, and you won't believe who's behind it. As that clip mentioned, Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky worked to try and have the hemp provision removed, but failed. So its fate now rests in the House. Kentucky, like Minnesota, has become one of the nation's leading provider of hemp products, and Republicans in the state have generally been supportive of that. But a new report has revealed the mastermind behind the provision and issued a warning. The anti-hemp legislation could decimate the Kentucky economy. Fox affiliate Fox 56 News in Kentucky has more.
Every product that we sell at Cornbread Hemp will be made illegal by this language.
Jim Higdon is a co-founder of Cornbread Hemp. The Louisville-based company employs about 100 people and grew over 60 acres of hemp this year.
We ship products to customers all across the country. Monday, we walked into 4,000 orders that we shipped nationwide, and we're in beverage distribution in something like a dozen states, from Florida to Wisconsin.
The bill passed by the Senate Monday night to reopen the government also includes more restrictive language around the allowable amount of THC in hemp. That's the controversial compound also found in marijuana.
It changes the definition of what a hemp plant is. It makes it so low that there may not even be an existing plant that can meet the parameters. But every plant in the country will have to be destroyed.
Senator Rand Paul's amendment to remove the language was voted down by 76 of his colleagues, including Senator Mitch McConnell, who's largely led the effort on the crackdown, saying bad actors have exploited loopholes and the products are too easily accessible to kids. He writes the bill preserves the legitimate hemp industry while addressing the rise of intoxicating and synthetic THC products. Industrial hemp and CBD will remain legal for industrial applications, such as seed, stock, fiber, grain oil, or used in drug trials, federally authorized research, or research at an institution of higher education. Higdon argues that isn't true and is among dozens in the hemp industry now turning their efforts toward new legislation, undoing the change before its implementation 1 year from now.
Once the dust settles here and people realize that McConnell has banned CBD products that adults take in a non-intoxicating way to help with pain, anxiety, and sleep that have become popular over the last 5 years or so, there's going to be a real pushback over all this, and we're going to get something done.
So here's my first question. Do you think Mitch McConnell just wants everyone to hate him? Does he care at all about his constituents and their future? Or does he just want to screw everybody? Amazingly, it looks more and more like the latter. Regardless, there is a silver lining here. At the time of this report, 3 House Republicans, James Comer, Thomas Massie, and Andy Barr, have all spoken out against the ban. All 3 are from Kentucky, for the record. Remember that Speaker Tiny Johnson can only afford to lose 5 Republicans and still have some kind of legislation pass. So, what will the congresspeople from other hemp-growing states like Minnesota do when it comes time to vote? That remains an open question as the government prepares to reopen. Republicans have a choice to make. They can reopen the government with this provision that would ban hemp products and screw their own constituents in the process, or they can stand on principle and refuse to support a budget that would place restrictions on hemp production. And I ask you again, dear viewers, why do voters keep supporting Republican politicians that will hurt their basic needs? Can Democrats seize on this opportunity? Stay tuned. We'll have more on the continuing budget shutdown as it develops. This is Occupy Democrats.